But interestingly, they made the bridge look like it was in Moscow. It's quite clever the way they've done it. Made some graphics and changed the buildings in the background, but they definitely used Lambeth Bridge and did a lot of their photography for the film in London. Also, as we turn, keep looking over your right-hand shoulder. Look at that building there with the blue flag. Looks a bit like a castle, doesn't it? That's Lambeth Palace, residence of the Archbishop of Canterbury, who's the clerical head of the Church of England. Anyway, let's look back over on our left side of the boat to the Palace of Westminster, and we can appreciate some of the wonderful detail. For instance, if you look below the middle set of windows, you'll see some coats of arms. I'm referring to the shields with the figures one either side. You see, lots of them are of knights, and then all of a sudden they become animals. You've got some stags, those big antlers. You see that one? And then after that, repeats quite a few times, you've got the lion and the unicorn. There are a few birds as well, but they represent all the different aristocratic families throughout the country. A bit lower down, below the next set of windows, there's a strip of engraved writing that runs all the way around the building, and it's the Lord's Prayer in Latin. It's supposed to keep all evil out. Perhaps there were some spelling mistakes. Well, looking up, we can see Big Ben. Well, technically we can't see Big Ben. It's the name of the bell inside the clock tower, named after the man who was responsible for getting it up there. His name's Sir Benjamin Hall. Bit of a big bloke, he ate all the pies. The other workers took one look at him, one look at the bell, and that's how it got its name, Big Ben. Always quite a relief that his name wasn't Richard. Over on our right-hand side, the building with the Ionic colonnade is Council Hall. Used to be offices for the Greater London Council. Famously last headed by Red Pen, kicked out of office by the Iron Lady. Sounds like I'm referring to Marvel superheroes. Actually talking about politicians. Red Ken, the Ken Livingstone. The Iron Lady, the late Baroness Margaret Thatcher. Yes, she disagreed with Ken Livingstone's socialist policies and kicked him out of the building, disbanded the Greater London Council, and today County Hall is packed with different tourist attractions. New one is on its way, Shrek's Adventure. I don't know if you can hear what I can hear. I can hear some rumbling, thudding noise. Do you hear it in the distance over toilet? It's not coming. It's a gun salute. It's to do with the Queen's coronation celebrations. You might see some different celebrations actually as we go along the river today. Fingers crossed we're getting on the river. There's a flyover scheduled for about 1 o'clock, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that by the time we get to Blackfriars Bridge, we should see some planes. Keep your fingers crossed, hopefully you'll get lucky. So it's 5 to 1 now. Okay. Anyway, over on our right-hand side, look at this. There's a boat stuck on the top of a building. It's been up there for about 3 years. Can you imagine what happened? I think there must have been a large tidal wave. Stuck on the top. Well, actually, it was placed there purposely. It's a hotel. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'd stay there. Would you? What if I fancy the snack reward of wanted to order room service? Stuck, couldn't you? I think when you check in, they give you a fishing rod. Right, after we go under the bridge, have a look over on the right. There's a large grey building with very aggressive block-shaped towers. This style of architecture is known as brutalist modernism. This is the Royal National Theatre. Say royal, Prince Charles doesn't approve. He said that the building was an attempt to smuggle a nuclear power station into the heart of London. However, the design has proved to be incredibly popular. It's been copied all around the world, mostly for car parks. I like it. I actually think it shows you the sculptural possibilities of working with concrete. And it also, you should see it as illuminated at night. It's completely transformed. Another building that looks a bit less of a right time is the Oxo Tower. The windows at the top of the tower there, they're illuminated red. It's quite an iconic sight. Now the thing is, there's more to this tower than meets the eye. When the company built that tower back in the 1930s, it was illegal to advertise on the river, and because it seemed that they were advertising the Oxo stock cubes that they were producing there, they were taken to court. They claimed the windows weren't letters, they were geometric shapes, a circle across on another circle. Pure coincidence. It also spelled out their company product. They got away with it. I think it must have set precedents. You do see a fair bit of advertising along the Thames these days. So over on our left-hand side, one of the real highlights of our journey, St Paul's Cathedral, building there with a large hemispherical dome on top of a colonnade drum. It's a Baroque style cathedral with quite a few neo-classical finishes, such as the balustrade and balcony there on top of the columns. Just look a bit higher up, you see the row of windows just below the dome. They're fake. They're just there to give you the impression that the building is being flooded with light, to give it a more spiritual aspect. The building was designed by arguably this nation's greatest architect, Sir Christopher Wren. And here we have London's very own Stonehenge. What are these magical megaliths of Merlin doing here? Well, I shall attempt to enlighten you upon our return. Well, the bells are chiming over at St Paul's. It's 1 o'clock. I can hear more cannons being fired. You hear them? That thud? They're being fired off down at the Tower of London. They're not under attack. Yeah, can you hear that? Look straight ahead there, you can just see the smoke in the distance. Can you see that? Look straight. Can you see it if you look through the archway? Okay, well I don't really want to miss some of the things we're seeing on this part of the river, but let's see if there's any we get to look at those plans later on. Now over on our right hand side, the white building with the wooden beams and the thatched roof is the reproduction of Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. Just got that down. They were going really fast. There are going to be a lot more planes. We're getting a real air show at the moment. So you've chosen the right cruise if you're into aviation. Few riverside pubs on this part of the river. Over on our right hand side we've got the Anchor, that's the one with the red window frames. They've had a few celebrity drinkers there, including Tom Cruise. He had a drink there at the very last scene of the movie Mission Impossible, and he was trying to achieve the impossible. He was trying to get served at the bar within half an hour. Honestly, that bar was so popular, it's very difficult. Yes, look, the cannons are still going off down the Tower River. That's ahead of us, to the left, beyond the next bridge. Wow. Fantastic stuff. I will try to recap some of the things that we're currently missing on our return. This bridge we're going to go under, this concrete arch bridge, is London Bridge. If you don't believe me, take a look at the writing on the wall. It dates back to 1973, and no doubt a lot of you probably have heard the nursery rhyme, London Bridge is falling down. This is really exciting stuff, isn't it? Look at that, you can see smoke ahead of us there. Wow. So as we go past, we're going to feel the shuttle from the Thames. Brilliant. Please don't stand in the central line, just stand over to the sides. Get the chairs on, please. Such a rare sight, this. You know, when you walk past the cannons there, you think they'll never be used again. If they look like, you know, old antiques, but they are still operational. Wow. Now, as we go past, you will feel the reverberation as the noise bounces off the battleship we're going past. HMS Belfast. So it kind of gives you an idea maybe what it was like when this battleship was under attack. Kaboom! Do duck, by the way. Do try to stand on the sides where the blue chairs are, not in the middle.